The Burial, which is a courtroom drama from director Maggie Betts, who made the Sundance Prize winner Novitiate. She also co-wrote the screenplay. This is inspired by true events, which is a phrase that we continue to say. I always think, what does that mean? Inspired by untrue events? Based on a 1999 New Yorker article by Jonathan Hart. Jamie Foxx is American lawyer Willie E. Gary, who is a gregarious figure. We first meet him in the pulpit at church, mesmerising the congregation, and then in a courtroom, equally mesmerising the jury. He wears flashy jewellery and flashy watches, and he's all sort of panache. He's never lost a case, which brings him to the attention of Jeremiah Jerry O'Keefe. He's a funeral homeowner who believes that he's been stiffed by Ray Lowen, played by Bill Camp, who is a businessman who offered to buy some of his funeral homes and then welched on the deal, leaving him in financial straits. Jerry wants to sue against the advice of his longtime lawyer, played by Alan Ruck, formerly best known for Ferris Bueller, now, of course, best known for Succession. But young lawyer Hal, played by Mamadou Arte, who was one of the stars of Elemental, which you like very much, brings him to see Willie, and the two strike up a friendship. And together, they decide to take this case. Here is a little bit of the trailer.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how y'all doing? All of y'all that don't know who I am, my name is
Willie Gary.
Willie Gary.
Willie Gary.
William Gary.
Never heard of him. What's so special about this guy, anyway?
Litigation is war. It's a battle. Bam! And I'm not talking about no bullshit either. I'm talking about some Jean-Claude Van Damme ass-kicking shit.
Truth is, I may have gotten myself into a lot of trouble.
I've been your lawyer 30 years. We can find a way out of it.
You've never sued anybody before in your whole life.
This fella tried to bully me out of business, and I don't think I should be expected to stand for it.
So the film also stars Johnny Smollett as Mamie Downs, who's the hotshot lawyer who is brought in by the Lowens group to outmaneuver Willie Gary, who thought he'd have an advantage, and suddenly finds himself up against somebody who is, equally well-versed in knowing how to win over a jury. Now, it does not sound like the most gripping case because basically it is a contract suit. This is what they keep saying is it's a contract thing. And why have they got him Willie Gary? Because he's a personal injury. He's an ambulance chaser is what they call him. But actually, it's a really smart, funny movie which addresses quite complicated issues of race, class, family, politics, life and death in a manner that is completely engaging. I mean, the twists and the turns of the courtroom case are suitably twisty and turny. You get the spectre of the KKK, the exploitation of the poor, the unexpected role of the church being hoodwinked into somehow taking part in this kind of business's scheme. Jamie Foxx, as you I think heard or saw from that clip, is completely magnetic in the role. I mean, he throws himself into it. He's kind of like a sort of James Brown or Elvis figure. It's all to do with passion, but underneath there's real substance. Tommy Lee Jones is complete. He does that thing, but no one has a saddlebagged face dourness more than Tommy Lee Jones, and the kind of combination of the pairing of the two of them is really smart. I remember when he was doing the Men in Black movies, Tommy Lee Jones said the secret of comedy is standing as close as possible to Will Smith. And in this, the secret of this working is being completely the opposite of the character that Jamie Foxx is playing. And between them, the kind of chalk and cheese chemistry works really well. I didn't know the story. I know they've taken liberties with it because they say they have at the end. And as I said, it's inspired by true events. The original score is by Michael Abels, who did Get Out, Us, Nope, that kind of stuff. I went into this not knowing anything about it and really enjoyed it. It is a good, solid courtroom drama with two very, very chalk and cheese performances that work very well.
Thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed making it. While you're here, check out all the other videos because they're cool too, aren't they?
Yeah, and if you want to keep up to date with everything Kermode and Mayo's take, then check out our social channels.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I mean, I would. I have done.
Excellent.